Remember that old game, rock, paper, scissors, right? It's just something that I think everybody has done forever on the process, and variations always existed. Kind of relates to this next topic in a way, because we have paper money here in the United States made by the Treasury, and then we have coins made by a division of the Treasury called the U.S. Mint. And coins are meant to last forever. Paper is meant to last for 9 months. And putting that on the table, when's the last time you've seen a gorgeous silver certificate? And that's something from the last 75 years, right? They ended that in 57. Well, we're taking a journey back to when we founded this place, our colonial days. And at that time, our 13 states were that, states. After we became a nation, we then, at some point, created the concept of paper. But the states were still in charge of their own welfare and well-being. Well, the seat of our government was Pennsylvania at that time. So tonight we have a very special treat, some colonial Pennsylvania notes. Now, all of our notes that we have here are independently certified. And we do that for one reason. I've been seeing this stuff for over 40 years. I see a lot of good-looking stuff. And I'm not comfortable with just the paper and being the expert that these individuals at PCGS or at PMG, NGC's side have. To know it's the right paper, because some of these notes look like they were made yesterday, right? It just means they were stored properly. So a couple of things. First of all, colonial notes and the states themselves have been creating currency for quite some time before we came to the United States of America. Most of it started in 1690 and it went into the 1780s. All the pieces of paper we have here from Pennsylvania, all of them date 1773 to 1777, right? The heart of our independence push. Now, the notes that we have are English notes, which means they're all going to be referencing 6 pence, 6 shillings, etc. They are all individual notes with the main theme on the obverse, and we're going to show you the reverse here in a second. But the reverse, the phrase that catches your eye on these is very simple. Right across the top of both of them is one simple statement. To counterfeit is death. Not a sentence, you're just getting killed. Don't do this. Now, the other side of authentication is only one printer made these for Pennsylvania, and that was John Dunlop. So now let's take a step back. If you look at PCGS or PMG and just look at how few they have seen, we're talking literally only hundreds of notes known. And tonight, ours is a great assortment. I think I have 12 notes in all. They're all going to be VF20, which means they're hand selected, which means full color, full sizing, usually 2 color with the signatures, as you can see on them. They're all individually hand signed and numbered and dated. That's how it was done back then. They've all been authenticated, and the breakdown is it even tells you the serial numbers and the plate numbers. That's how much information the services have on these notes to prove they're authentic. Now, if this was a coin from our colonial period, what does a silver dollar sell for? What is a quarter? What does a half dollar sell for? Paper is significantly rarer. And ours are colonial issues. Now, the phones are on fire. Remember, avccoins.com. But guys, we're going to put a 30-second clock up. We very rarely get this stuff in. And usually we're always waiting to find enough to talk for 8 to 10 minutes, because that gives us a chance to really get into the depth on these. But I can tell you one thing. Colonial America, our founding, 1773 to 1777. That's where these notes are from. They're all from Pennsylvania. They're all certified at this grade or a little higher, but always at this level. They are gorgeous. If you buy a couple, you'll get different denomination notations. Like here, you're seeing a 6 pence and a 6 shilling. By competition, the closest we saw, and theirs were not even certified, were $400 for a note and a flip. I'm sorry, as I said, always go to certification on these just to protect yourself. And they're so gorgeous. It makes it transferable for the future. Thanks for listening. I love it. I hope you do as well, but it's time for us to be moving on.